Oh boy.
I'm a student in Groningen, so I joined a like fraternity-ish thing, and they drink every Thursday, right?
What ish?
Ish, yeah.
What did you join?
So it's a dispute. I'm not sure how you
Yeah, it's like a
translate that.
fraternity. Yeah, but
So it's
from
not-
what organization?
So it's independent, right?
It's an independent one.
Yeah, so
I've never heard of that.
Yeah,
That sounds really cool
it's,
already.
yeah, it's quite rare, but it's nice. And
So maybe explain it a little bit.
yeah, so when I came to Groningen, of course I had the opportunity to join one of the big ones, right?
The big,
yeah,
big groups.
I decided not to do that. I'm not really sure why. I decided not to do that, and a year later, I met some guy at I was working at a company called Bell Simple here in Groningen. I'm not sure if you know it. And we had some kind of we had a boat trip with the whole company. There was this guy who started talking to me, and he said like, "Hey, I'm in this dispute thing," and he said like, "You might like that. You should come by sometime." And I was like, "Fuck it, I'll just
fuck it."
Yeah, I just went there, and these guys seemed pretty nice. And then they invited me next week again, and then like I came every Thursday. And at some point they asked me, "Hey, do you want to do the hazing?"
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or they said, "Can we put you on the candidate list?" Which I said yes to. I wasn't really sure what that meant, and then a week later I got a text like, "Hey, the hazing starts then and then." So I was like, "Fuck, okay, no, I'm in." And before I knew it started, and before I knew I was a member of the thing, and I really enjoy it. But the thing is, one of the fundamentals of this whole thing is drinking, right?
Yeah.
You drink every Thursday, that wasn't really my thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to not do that if you're
definitely
if you're accompanied by these.
I was a part of Descartes, and this is a student association, and I was in a student group, and I experienced the same thing. Like I think for half a year, I actually went out like almost every weekend for a while. But after like half a year, I gained like 10 kilos.
Yeah, okay.
And I was like...
So you drank quite a bit.
Especially with beer. Like beer really gets me. Like it really fucking ruins my fucking weight.
Did you enjoy it?
Not as much as I wanted to. Like I really have an issue whenever I don't know. I had an issue, and it was that every time at 1 o'clock, no matter how much I drank, I would always have this moment of standing in the fucking like crowd, looking around at like 1 or 2 o'clock and just realizing what the fuck
are you doing here? Yeah,
it's like I just had this realization of like I'm really here to just like hook up with a girl. I really had that realization. And I really just realized that at that moment. And then I look around with my friends. I'm like, we're all here for that reason, but none of us is dancing with a girl right now. We're standing in a circle, and the only ones who seem to be enjoying are the girls that get attention. It's real horrible. You look around and you see like all groups of guys being insecure and drinking their insecurities away. But somehow I couldn't drink it away, and the only thing that I did was like I kind of drank to a point where I would just realize this, and I would just go home every time.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And it only when I would actually really enjoy with my friends, like if I actually would party with my friends, and actually that would be the goal. Those were the nights that I wouldn't have that. I wouldn't go home early. Like only when I actually was enjoying with friends. And I had rarely friends with me that actually went out to just have fun together.
Yeah. Funny. So I really recognize your thing about like going out and kind of doing it to hook up with the girl. Like let's be honest, most of the guys are just there to. So like imagine. What do you do when you go out? So dancing, like you could dance at home, right? Drinking, you could drink at home. Talking is better at home because there's no loud music, right? So I think meeting new people maybe, right? But meeting who? Girls, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Especially like, are you going out to get get new friends? I think most guys, if they're honest, don't.
I really don't think so. I also think that it's really difficult to make friends and even talk to people because the music is too loud. Like I really like talking to people, and especially new people. I mean, for God's sake, I started a podcast for a reason, you know. But in the city you can't. It's really impossible. Like even like I really love house parties, you know, for the same reason like talk to girls.
Yeah.
But then you can actually talk to them.
Yeah, yeah.
That was such a huge difference. Like I don't know. Like I'm not smooth when it comes to like I don't understand the whole kind of like
Pick up.
pick up a girl and just make out with her while you don't know her. It's like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she kissed 7 guys before me the same night, or
Yeah.
like I don't know. Like I just don't do that. I wasn't like that. I was
Yeah.
never like that. So I feel like I after half a year, I just realized this is not gonna be it for me.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And
And
how did it end up with you?
So the thing is, I still like now I'm in this. I think we'll get into this after like maybe later. Now I'm in this 10-week not drinking thing, right? I'm not using
doing anything.
not any substance
Yeah.
use. Before that, I was just drinking with these guys, and they go out and I join them, and I definitely had fun with them. Like you go out, you dance, and just act like a crazy guy, which I definitely enjoyed. But I have a girlfriend, and
Yeah.
I'm very like happy with her. But somehow, sometimes the thought did occur to me, like, "Hey, what am I doing
Doing.
here?"
Yeah.
Right? At some point, like a girl comes up to you, and she's like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Yeah, I have a girlfriend, so nothing's going to happen between us. We're not going to be friends."
Yeah.
Yeah. What else?
What else?
What else? So I'm not sure how I would do that right now because I'll still see them every Thursday, and I'll be sober.
Yeah.
Maybe I join them once, go out to see.
How it is to be sober.
Yeah, to see how like,
Yeah, 'cause you're
which
not-
is quite a
'cause you're-
bad thing to say, right? See how it is to be sober when you're out. That's not something. I don't know.
But that's true because normally when you go out of the house, you're already at least tipsy and probably drunk, right?
Mm-mm.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
you're not like you're far gone.
Yeah,
By that time,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're drunk when you go out.
Yeah, really. Yeah, I feel like that as well. And it's like, I used to when I was I don't know when it was like, at some point when I started doing basketball, I was also as like a student organization, and also they drink a lot, and I just didn't want to go drinking. So what I started doing was smoking weed and drinking Red Bull.
So you were allowed to smoke weed with them.
Yeah. Oh,
So the thing is, I'm not like on these Thursdays. You cannot smoke weed.
what?
Right, so it's quite a fraternity-ish thing. It's like it's not Vindicat or Albertus, but they do have similar
Rules.
Yeah, so you are not going to smoke like on an evening like that. You drink beer and there's no other drugs involved. But why? Because we don't want to be known as the dispute that I don't know snorts cocaine on Thursday, right? So like apart from
Because else you would. That's kind of what you're saying, right?
and that's your interpretation of what I was saying. I'm not sure about that.
It's like every Thursday we would else be smoking cocaine or snorting cocaine if we're not having a rule in place.
So once in a while we do smoke weed with all of us if we all agree.
Okay.
If there's one person who says I want to drink,
You
we
go
drink.
drinking.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
that's pretty cool. That's the thing. Like I kind of do like those rules a little bit.